Hello everyone, Brother Yubby here, your coach of the Boston Red Sky, and in this case, it is the Russian Rowlet, and we are facing off against my boy Kenneth 2.1, and we're facing off in the first week of the World Cup. So if you haven't seen my World Cup draft analysis, I kind of go over my team, and I also kind of go over the format based off of. It was basically a tournament that's based around the World Cup. We all kind of came into teams, and I am representing the Cool Kids Battle League, and BTR is also in it, so that is my league. Go check out all of them. I should have all their links either in the description below, or I will eventually update it so that I have it there. This is going to be my team builder for week 1. I'm going to rush through this quickly because he is waiting for me. So I have Mega Latias, 248 HP, 84 defense, 176 speed with a timid nature. It allows me to outspeed just about everything on his team, barring any Scarf Mons. It allows me to take on the Tapu Bulu, barring Megahorn, and it allows me to take hits from the Hawlucha very well. Also, my opponent's team, Kenneth, he has Mega Aggron, Mew, Latias, Tapu Bulu, Hawlucha, Venusaur, Swampert, Ditto, Raticate, Alola, Lapras, and Vulpix. So this set is basically here it's able to 1v1 most forms of the aggro, and it can also 1v1 itself. So if he transforms his Ditto into me, I'm able to beat it 1v1 because he never does 50% to me, even at +6/+6. And I actually do over 50% to him, and if he's locked in, he can't roost up, and I can. Next, I'm bringing Spookachu, the Mimikyu. It is a Life Orb set, Life Orb Sword Stance set, basically max attack, and enough speed to outspeed a non-Scarf Bulu. I have Tweety the Zapdos. It is 240 HP, 208 defense, 56 speed. 56 speed allows me to hit, I believe, 241, which allows me to outspeed. Actually, no, I believe I'm outspeeding. Yeah, I'm outspeeding an Adamant Bulu. And I have U-Turn, Roost, Discharge, and Heat Wave. This is my best check to Hawlucha. I also have other ways to check it, especially considering I have Mimikyu and Mamoswine, but that's my best check to it. I also have Mamoswine, Expert Belt, Max Attack, 216 Speed, Jolly, with Earthquake, Ice Shard, Icicle Crash, and Freeze Dry. This allows me to outspeed a Venusaur as well as a Tapu Bulu. I have New Groove the Empoleon with Leftovers, 248 HP, 64 special attack, 184 special defense, and 12 speed with a Calm Nature. This is my best check to Latias, as well as Mew. I also have, and rocks are pretty important in this match, so it's very nice to have there. Next, and lastly, I have a Dark MZ Alolan Persian with Fur Coat. Has max HP, a very good amount of speed. This outspeeds everything on his team, barring anything that's Choice Scarfed. And it is Parting Shot, Taunt, Dark Pulse, and Psych Up. So we won't jump right into the match, but I will send him the challenge right now. So take this, and we will find him. So I'm sorry if this is going to be a little weird. Oh, he's offline. Let me tell him. So says as he's offline, so you just kind of get to listen to me ramble for a little bit more. So this match is pretty important, at least to me. I'd like to get off to a good start. I like my team. I think I have a good team, and I think I have a good matchup. The only thing that worries me is that Mega Aggron, so I do want to make sure I can take it on pretty well. He says he's online now. There he is. We will challenge him. We will challenge him in Ubers since Baton Pass is allowed. And we will now look for the team. There it is, versus Kenneth. And everything is all set. So, I'll challenge. I will now open up a calculator. You'll have to bear with me as I fumble between the calculator and not the calculator. Have fun as always. I will link this match in the chats in a moment once I get my team up. Actually, I don't have it. So, let's see if I can find it. I want to find it on here because I've already built for one of my other matches. And I don't want to show it on here without blurring it out. So, I don't want to go too far. This is gonna take a little while. I do apologize. So I've been playing a lot of Pokken lately. Pokken Tournament, especially for the Switch, and I really, really like that game. I know I'm really rambling now, but it is a fun game, and if you don't have it, I suggest that you try it out. I currently am maining Braixen, which is why I'm doing. That is one of its things when it wins, and it's basically why I'm doing. Okay, so we are getting close. Let's see. I probably could have just immediately come down here. Okay. Hopefully he says okay to that. Almost there. I'm trying to be as careful as I can not to overdo it. Just because I don't want to show too much. There it is. Okay. So, here's the team. Import it. Get out of there. He's in no rush yet. Emphasis on the yet. It's okay. I usually make my moves pretty quickly, and I think I'm pretty confident in this match. I did have my good friend Callie, Kyle Nally is his real name. He mocked for me a few times with a few different teams, and as I've said in a few different videos, he's very, very good at it. So we see his team. He does have the Sun Core. I was kind of afraid of that, but I think I can take care of it pretty well. So since he has the Vulpix there, I do think he's going to lead it. That makes me want to lead my Mamoswine. I think he's going to be a Sash lead, but I kind of want to wear down some of his Sun turns as well. So part of me wants to parting shot into something like my Latias, or I can just go into Latias and start trying to set up. I can start right there. I am Psycho Shift, so I can get rid of any hazards. I like that idea. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Okay. So we start here. Oh, we both lead Latias. So I will now post this in a few different chats, just so I can get some people in here if they want to join. And here we go. Let's see. Coaches chat? Yeah, here it is. Okay. Okay. So I am Mega. I'm kind of afraid of a setup variant, but I can't risk it. My best switch-in is my PoolA every single time. Yep. I take nothing from that, and here's my chance to get my rocks. Rocks are very important in this matchup. They start to really wear down his team. Tapu Bulu comes in. That is perfectly fine. Let's see. Let me just make sure that my Latias, when it's Mega Form, can take on the Hawlucha. I don't see why it shouldn't. Let's see. Get rid of the seed. Let's put it at +2. Yeah, I take an Acrobatics. Okay, and I kind of need to set up first before I can do anything like that. So I do want to make the safe switch into my Latias here. I do think he's going to go for... He'll either go for Leech Seed or he'll fire off a Grass type attack. If I go into my Latias, I can then scout for my Zapdos. Scout out for the Mega Horn by going into Zapdos. I like that play. There's no way he Mega Horns here, and if he does, good play on him. Nature's Madness. All right, that's perfectly fine. I can now get my Mega off, and he's not going to be Scarfed because of that. So let's go to Tapu Bulu. Let's go to a... Actually, it's probably a sort... let's check the Assault Vest set. So, Nature's Madness. Let's put Mega Horn on here. So if he has Mega Horn, he's doing 55 to 65. And so that's going to allow me to... I'm just going to Roost up and kind of see what he wants to do. Yeah. Roost here. Get back to full. Nothing he can do to me. Mega Horn does a lot of damage. That is definitely max attack. Adamant. Right. 252 Adamant. Mega Horn. 62 to 74. Yep. Perfectly fine. I can get that back up against something else later on. I have no problem going into my Zapdos here. I probably should have just scouted for it right away. I would have been left at a much higher health, but it's not that big of a deal. This Tapu Bulu could be a bit of a problem, but I do have my Mamoswine in the back. Mamoswine definitely outspeeds it, especially considering he's pretty much adamant. Nice play on his end to Stone Edge, but it's not going to do anything to me, and I can just roost it off. So there's nothing he can really do here. Yep, that's not going to do anything. 75, the first one did 62. I am now out of range. So, let's see. I kind of want a Heat Wave, but I do think that he is, what is it, AV. If I lose my flying typing, I'm actually pretty weak to his grass type attacks. This Hornleech is doing over 50. I'm not doing enough there. I like the U-turn play. I can U-turn into my Empoleon, which is pretty nice. I kind of like that play. Yeah. Definitely going for that. Once this thing goes down, it's going to be a lot easier to take on. Okay, yeah, I have no worries now with this. I think I'm going to knock it off first, or should I Ice Beam it? So, assuming he is Assault Vest, my Empoleon is doing that much, about 30%, a little more. If he loses his Vest, I'm doing much more. And I will not outspeed it, ever. Unless he's minus speed nature, which he should never be. So let's see. What do I need this for? I need this to take on the Venusaur pretty well, but I do also have my Mamoswine. If he's got to be Chlorophyll. He does do a good amount of damage to me, so I like the Ice Beam play. It starts to wear him down, and then that can give me possibly a parting shot. I could also go into my Zapdos. I want to get rid of his Assault Vest. Yeah, I have to. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I knock off the Latias. Ooh, that was a big play. That was big. Okay, perfect. Get rid of his Scarf. Aha. You don't need that. Now, I can double knock off, or I can Ice Beam. Knock off to 39 there to the Latias. Let's say he's Choice Scarf. 40 to 47, so he is very, very bulky. So he definitely has a decent amount of bulk, and since he was Scarf, not that big of a deal. I know I take a lot of hits from him. Sorry. So I think I'm going to knock off again. Yeah, I'm going to double knock off. Okay, that's fine. You don't need that. And now I just knock off again. Perfect. He actually made that knockoff much stronger. And I'm just going to knock off for the third time. And if he decides to switch something in, it loses its item. And if he stays in, he loses Latias. The Latias was a huge threat. So that's very, very nice. So, Calm Mind Latias. Latias clearly didn't come. I was actually most afraid of Calm Mind Latias. I am a little afraid of that Venusaur still, which is why I want to keep my Empoleon healthy. But he really can't do anything to me. We saw his Draco do about 18% turn 1, so I'm not too worried there. Sorry, I needed something to drink. And that's basically what I'm worried about most. I want to make sure I can get my Zapdos healed back up, which is pretty important. He's at 74%. I actually believe I take a high jump kick from this range, from the Hawlucha. I also know that I have a really good priority in the back for it, so I'm not that worried. So if he gets to +2, his high jump kick's only doing about 50%, and I kill him with Discharge. So I can still do it. Okay. Yeah, if you're reading the chat on the side, I definitely am just trying to keep my play safe, at least here early on, and kind of take the punches as I go. That Wish, not going to do much. That's actually a fairly similar set to what I faced before in my mock. I'm wondering what this Mew is going to do. I'm a little worried, but I don't think I should be. I do want to keep this around, so I might... No, I don't want to go into my Latias. I think I just knock off again. I believe... Yeah, Mew is one of his users, so I could see it coming as a Z Pokemon right now. I don't think it can knock me off with anything, or kill me with anything. I just want to make sure I'm not that vulnerable to the Venusaur. So let's check a Venusaur calc. Sun Sweeper against my Mamoswine. So I would need to make sure I get it down. I just need to hit it as he possibly sets up a growth. So I just have to make sure he can't really do too much to me. I'm going to knock off here. Yep, and he loses his leftovers. That's perfect. I can take this on. I'm now going to go into my... Yeah, I'm going to go into my Persian here. I'm not too afraid of this. Actually, yeah, I have him stuck with that. Okay, perfect. Now here's where the Psych Up comes into play, because he now can't do much to me after I Psych Up. There we go. And now I can Dark Pulse pretty freely. I know he does like this set. So I'll Dark Pulse, that's perfectly fine. He's a little higher than me. Let's see. Dark Pulse there to 37. So let's check a Mew, because I might go for the Z Dark Pulse right here, if I can take him out. So Persian, 33 to 40 if he is max HP. Okay. I know he doesn't have an item, and I think I kill with a Z Dark Pulse. 67 to... Yeah, I do. That's what I'm doing. Perfect. Perfect. Mew's gone. Mew is gone. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome right there. That came in clutch. I don't really need the Z Parting Shop anymore. Oh god, they're talking about moistness. We had a huge conversation about things being moist last night, which is... I love the word moist because it's a word that makes so many people uncomfortable. And it's a word that sounds exactly like it is said, which I think is really funny. And I don't know, there's not much else to say about the word moist. Let's see. I can Parting Shot here into my Latias. Latias will, and that'll allow me to roost back up. I don't think there's anything that this Vulpix can really do to my Mega Latias. Truthfully, I'm very bulky. Let's look it up. Vulpix, yeah, blank set. Level 100. Put you at max special attack. We are putting you at modest, and we will say you are drought. And let's just say you are overheat, because that's your best hitting move. You don't do enough to me, especially if I get you to -1. Is there anything that I should worry about here? Let's check if you're Eviolite. My Persian won't really do a ton. I'm just going to Parting Shot out. Oof. Oh, he's Scarf. Wow, that's impressive. I'm going to Apollo. How much would that have done? So let's see, my Persian against his Vulpix, if he is Fire Blast. So Fire Blast was not going to kill, I believe. Yeah, wasn't. Was not going to kill. And now I can just go into my Latias. Latias is my best play. Empoleon invites in the Venusaur. I don't necessarily want to take a hit with my Mamoswine. I also know you're not Eviolite. I know you're Scarf. Yeah, Fire Blast is still doing a butt ton. So I'm going to go into Latias here. Latias allows me to roost. And it will allow me to get this back to a decent amount of health. There we go. And now I'm going to start Calm Minding. Now I'm going to start Calm Minding all up in this. Venusaur comes out. I have one Calm Mind up. So let's go to my Latias. I am Mega, which actually was doing less now. So a Venusaur, Sun Sweeper. I am +1/+1. My Store Power has a pretty decent chance to kill. He actually can't do anything to me unless he sets up a growth. I'm going to set up another Calm Mind, I think, because if I'm at +2/+2, I definitely kill him. And if he's +2 special attack, he's only doing about 40% to me, max. If he's Life Orb Sludge Bomb, which is going to be his best move to hit me. So I'm going to set up another Calm Mind to try and neutral it out and to make sure that I can OHKO anything that's coming. Ooh, very nice there, kind of. I'm now going to be able to roost that off, though. And there's not much that he's going to be able to do to me right now. I am faster than everything. I take hits for days. Oh, he gets the poison. That kind of sucks. But now his sun is gone, so I'm going to set up another roost, get back to very good health, and let's see what my Latias can do. Mega Latias putting in a lot of work really right now. I'm weakened, but very strong. So I'm now going to get rid of this poison, because I have no reason to stay poisoned. I'm not afraid of anything this Vulpix can go for. Get rid of my poison, and I can roost up. So, this Latias set really putting in a lot of work, and I'm really happy about it. So, I can't say much. A Mega Latias shouldn't be allowed. He's faster than me, but there's nothing he can do to me. As I just set up more Combines, he can try and poison me again. So, I now have a base 100 stored power at +2. Nothing's going to come in and take the hits. The Tapu Bulu comes in, I'm pretty sure it dies. Oh, never mind. He could be Assault Vest, so let's check that. Let me see if I should set up more. I'm +2/+2. I do 55 to 65. What's he at? I think he's in the 80s. Yeah. So if I get to +3, I don't think he has a lot of speed. I think he's going to be max attack, max HP. If I get to +3, I OHKO him. So that's what I'm going to do. He does not poison me, which is great. I roost up. This is going to wear down his last turn of Sun, so that's going to allow me to... Oh, I got poisoned again. Awesome. Love it. Love being poisoned. So... should I roost one more time? If I roost again, nothing's stopping me, right? Yeah. Vulpix comes in. I mean, you set up the Sun again. You hit me for minimal damage. I go down to about 50%, but this Venusaur still doesn't hit me hard enough. I think I just take this out. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Store power, Vulpix is gone. His Sun is about to go away as well. And this is just regular poison, so it's not that much. And I can either take the Venusaur out right now. If I take the Venusaur out, I believe Mamoswine wins. Mamoswine plus Zapdos wins. Or there's nothing he can do to me. Nothing. And I can just wear down his Sun turns. I'm going to roost. Yeah, exactly. You do 10% to me. And I roost up and, I get more health. More and more health every single time. So I'm just going to roost. Got to play it safe still. I want to get as much differential as I can, and I want to just kind of assert some dominance, I guess. So we're doing very well right here. We're going to roost one more time, wear down the Sun. Actually, I don't even need to, because Poison's going to do 12, which will bring me down to 55. He's only going to be doing about 10. I take another 12, so that puts me down to about 35. I don't want to... Yeah, I'll roost again, because he's going to Sludge Bomb, and this will get me back up to about full. And now I can just store power because I outspeed him. And I OHKO his Tapu Bulu, and I don't believe his Hawlucha can kill me with anything unless he's at +2. So I stored power here. Venusaur's gone, and I think Mega Latias is going to get a sweep here. And even if it doesn't, I definitely have the tools in the back to take care of it. So Tapu Bulu comes out. I'm not going to take any rounds of the Leech Seed, and I definitely kill him with this Store Power, even if he's Assault Vest. Perfect. And now, at 50%, does a Hawlucha kill me? If he loses his Seed with an Acrobatics, he can never kill me. Never, ever kill me. Stored Power, and that's going to be the game. Good game to Kenneth. We get a 6-0. Week 1 of the World Cup. That couldn't have gone any better. Wow, the Tapu Bulu really scared me early on. I'm glad I was able to play around it. And I think him switching it out was a pretty big misplay. I wouldn't call it a huge misplay because he really couldn't do much to my Empoleon. And again, just great game to Kenneth. The Tapu Bulu was very scary. Assault Vest was a scary set to brain. Your team is very scary. The Sun, if I wasn't set up with my Latias, with my Mega Latias, I was going to have a big problem with the Sun, especially since you were Leech Seed, plus the Sun. Hidden Power Fire could have come out on the Empoleon as well. So I do want to say great game to Kenneth. I think his prep was very, very, very good. But I think we kind of just out-prepped, and our team is... This was a scary matchup for me. I thought the Mega Aggron had to come ahead of a great matchup, but he didn't bring it. So I was very glad not to see it. I know I didn't really say that, but that was more because I was afraid of the Sun, because I never Callie didn't bring the Vulpix plus Venusaur at all during the mocks, and that was because he thought it didn't have a great matchup. I also didn't think it had a great matchup, other than Venusaur, but I could wall Venusaur pretty well with Empoleon. So I do want to say again, great game to Kenneth. And I do want to thank everyone for joining me. This video is pretty much going to go up immediately after I record it, immediately after the match, and that's just because I don't have a video out for the day, and I do want to get a video out today, especially because it's Sunday. So World Cups matches should be going up on Sunday. So thank you very much for everyone for joining in, and we are 1-0 plus 6 in the World Cup. So hopefully we can continue our little run. If we get to 2 wins, I'm pretty sure we're pretty much guaranteed to move on to the next round, whether it be a 1 or a 2 seed, so that's very nice. So hopefully you all can join me throughout the rest of the journey, and have a great day.